Jay, 7-star bricks, welcome back. Today we've got another set from the Avatar movie. It is Taruk Mak'To in the Tree of Souls. Set 75574, 1,212 pieces. This one comes with 4 minifigures. We've got Mawat, Natiri, Jigsuli, the Taruk Mak'To himself, and Sute. Check this box art out. That's so cool. I love the cartoon Avatar Lego figures there. We've got Moat on the top, some of the scenery, the minifigures, and the dire horse that come with the set. Not really anything on the side. On the back, we've got some pictures of the set. Look at all these things. We've got some measurements for the Taruk. He's pretty big. Some more pictures of the set. Great Lepidopteryx. Try saying that 5 times fast. It's Avatar, and we love it, and we're gonna build it right now. Alright, inside we've got a total of 9 numbered bags. We've got the little dire horse figure, and we've got that nice cardboard sleeve for the instructions and the vinyl wings. And wow, there's a total of 4 instruction manuals in here. So we've got the one for bag 1, one for bags 2 and 3, one for bags 4, 5, and 6, and then one for bags 7, 8, and 9. And these are like the other Avatar manuals. If I can open it. These are the new white manuals. They do have a progress bar on the bottom with a little Navi. They've also got scenes from the movies in them, which is really cool. Usually you only see that in the higher end sets like the UCS sets, so that's pretty neat. I love these instruction books. All right, let's build this thing and see what it's all about. All right, first off, we got Jigsuli. These Avatar figures are pretty cool. I mean, that face just looks like Jake Sully from the movie. Again, these have the Avatar special long legs and arms. I just wish the torsos were made a little longer. They look a little out of proportion with the rest of the figure. Other than that, these are pretty awesome figures. He's got his little bow on there. And then, of course, all these Avatar figures have the little tail piece. Next up, we have, you guessed it, Natiri. So again, pretty cool job on the face there. Not quite as distinctive as Jigsuli, but pretty close. It would have been nice if they'd have printed these on the arms and legs, but Lego doesn't really like to do that very often, apparently. I do like it's a little reflective on the body. That's kind of neat. The women have different hair pieces than the men, so we only seem to have the 2 so far, one for the women and one for the men. And here we have Moat. She has the same hair piece as Natiri, but she does have a different body printing, different legs, and then obviously she's got a different arm color on her. That's pretty cool. And lastly, we have Sute. So he's got on his face, he's got a couple of his braids coming down over his face. That's pretty cool on the print there. Again, different body and leg prints than Jake. But he's got the same hairpiece as Jake. His little knife's pretty cool. And although it's kind of not a minifigure, I'm going to put the dire horse up here in the minifigure section, because it is just kind of one piece, and you could either take this part out of the middle here and replace it with a minifigure riding it, or just leave that in and it just stands by itself. So that's pretty cool. It's got the 6 legs just like in the movie, a couple different eyes on there, and it's got the little interface tentacles like everything in Avatar. That's actually really cool. I love that they came up with a mold just for these. Super neat. And then if you take out the middle part, you can see one of these will plug into the character's hair tail, and then they can hold onto the other one like it's a kind of like some sort of reins. If I can get him to do it. There we go. So you've got the one plugged in and then the one being held on. And that's what the characters look like on the dire horse.
Taruk Mak'To.
All right, and next up we've got the titular Tree of Souls. This is actually quite a bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. If we put up the dire horse and the figure next to it, you can see how big this thing is. This is really cool. It's of course not quite as big as the one in the movie in scale to the minifigures, but it's still pretty big. Each of these on the top is actually the exact same build. I varied them up a little bit, different from the instructions, just to make it look like it was a little more organic and a little less like a Lego build that you banged out 12 of the same parts on. You can see we've got the vines that grow up over their bodies in the movie. So that's pretty cool. One thing I want to point out, these hang straight in all of the pictures, but in real life, these do not hang straight at all. Maybe if you took like a heat gun or a hair dryer and heated these up and straightened them out a little bit so they hung straight down, it would work. But as it comes from the factory, they're not all going to hang straight down. They all kind of point inwards a little bit. There are a couple of glow-in-the-dark pieces on this one. Hopefully I'm going to show it. I'm going to try to do a time-lapse photo and show all the glow-in-the-dark pieces and throw it in the video here so you can see. That's pretty cool. I bet this would look cool under like a black light or something. All right, and I'm not going to be able to get the whole thing in frame when it's mounted here. I'll take the camera down in a second and show you the whole thing, but this is the organic and stone parts that come with the set to make the little backdrop from the Hallelujah Mountains here, the floating mountains. So it's actually 3 separate pieces, but this is how big it is compared to the Jake Sully minifigure sitting in the middle. Actually, bags, the first couple of bags, you build these separate pieces that come off from the main piece here. Let me see if I can take these off without knocking anything apart. So these are 2 separate pieces. These are actually pretty cool. So we've got some glow in the dark stuff going on here. These little things glow in the dark. Oops. Oh no. I knocked down my vine. Oh. And then you got the separate plant pieces on this one as well. These are really cool right here. That's just kind of set decoration for all the other stuff. And then, like I said, they kind of just clip onto the main part of the set here. And this is the main part of the set for the rocks and stuff. Some of these flowers have glow-in-the-dark stamens and stuff on them. That's pretty cool. And then if we scroll up here a little bit, you'll see that there's a floating rock, because the Hallelujah Mountains have floating pieces from the unobtainium. And then if I keep scrolling up, you'll see attached to the floating rock is the other main part of the set, Taruk, and he actually comes off of there. So let's take him down and take a look and see what this rock looks like without him on there. And then you'll see we've just got the floating rock pieces there where he hangs out, and he's actually got a piece that plugs in here. And then we've got the Taruk figure. So again, much bigger than you kind of think it actually is when you're looking at the set. There's Jake Sully next to him. And there you can see if we put it next to one of the Banshees from the Banshee sets, it's definitely bigger than the Banshees. Let's move the Banshee and Jake out of the way. Talk about Taruk, pretty cool figure. I love that they have pieces just for these guys for the heads that look like the creatures from the movie. Again, this head opens and closes its mouth. We've got a neck piece on there. We've got the tendrils where they connect with the avatars. And just like the Banshee figures, this has those really awesome wings that attach to the set. Unlike the Banshee figures, there are some stickers in this set. So you can see he's got stickers on his, just kind of the main backline. That's the only stickers in the set. And then these back parts of the wings have tails on them. The top wings are actually two parts. They've got joints in here so that you can move these around. These flex in and out. And then there's a joint up here so that you can move this top part of the wing in and out as well. So it's very posable. That's super cool. The feet, look at the feet. Those are so cool. I love that. This is just a really cool build. It's so super colorful, especially after having done so many Lego Star Wars sets where everything is just gray. And now you have all these like fantastic colors. Of course, the movie was super colorful as well.
Taruk Mak'To. I will fly with you.
All right, so final word on this. This is a really cool set. It's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. I can't even get the whole set in here because Taruk just kind of hovers over the whole thing. It's pretty big. It is only 1,212 pieces though, and it costs 150 US, so it's slightly overpriced, although we all know that Lego jumped up their prices so that 10 cent per piece pricing is kind of out of the window at this point. Lego's just charging whatever they want because they know we'll pay it, and they're just using us to get extremely rich. They've had record profits, and they still jump the prices up, claiming inflation is, taking some money away from them, which I don't think they would miss. And I'm sure it's not getting passed along to the guys designing these sets. I'm sure it's going to the people who own the company. But regardless of that, it is a cool set. I would definitely say buy it. Maybe wait and see if you can find it on sale or use your VIP points to get a discount on it. But if you like the Avatar movies, this is definitely the coolest out of the Avatar sets so far. But here's hoping next year we'll get some more Avatar sets for these sequel movies. All right, guys, that's it. Once again, my name is Jay. Thank you for watching the video. Give us a like and subscribe if you don't mind. Leave a comment down below, and we'll see you here in the next one.